Yo, my bad. I had my Skype on. That's what it was. Skype was still on in the John. That's what it was. Skype was still on. But yeah, we just gonna get straight to it. I'm just sick of niggas' excuses, dog. Yo, yeah, we back. Yeah, we back real quick. Remember I had the Skype on. I was just watching this video real quick. Listen, bro, I'm just really sick of niggas having excuses of why they couldn't fight professionally. Like, this shit is crazy to me. Or any excuse why they couldn't do something. Like, because I never got to make excuses. Maybe that's just me, but man, these niggas be having excuses of why they couldn't be professionals and they had boxing gyms and bro, that's not a good excuse. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just sick of these excuses that niggas be having, bruh. Like, why do everybody got an excuse on why they couldn't do something? Like, what is going on, bruh? That's all I hear. Man, I bought. Listen, this what a nigga I just got off a private conversation with a nigga. Hold on, let me hit tone real quick. Yeah, like we in the private having a conversation. Listen, this the part where he wanted to, a nigga want to tell a whole story of why he couldn't be a professional. And then I asked him two questions. Not everybody, well, you was cutting him off. No, I asked him two questions for a reason. This is why I asked these two questions. What age are you? Where are you from? That's what I asked you. And then when it came down to it, you said you were from Wisconsin, the Mid-East, West, Mid, and then you were 25 when you started boxing. I was from Akron. I moved to California, and I didn't start a gym. I was boxing on limited funds. Niggas didn't want to pay me to train them in the gym, to train folks. Niggas is in the gyms hating. It just is what it is. And niggas still, out of all of the hate I gotta deal with, niggas still be having excuses and be mad because they didn't take the opportunities to put themselves in position to get some work. That is bonkers. Like, just really think about what I'm saying. People are mad at Hamza that Hamza boxed when Hamza was working for Troy, doing business as he was boxing. They're mad that I took. Listen, then he said, I asked him a simple question. This is where the cooking comes in at. I said, when you're a professional fighter, since anybody can become professional, how do you get you a pro fight? He said, you contact the promoter. I said, then what does the promoter have you do? He said, we weren't you. Listen, this is where the cooking come in. This is where the cooking come in. He said, we're not you. I said, I know the backside of the business. He said, we either, he didn't know. He was like, I just don't know what you mean. I said, I know. You were never a professional. So you don't get what I'm even saying. He was like, I just don't. I said, bro, what do you do when you talk to a promoter and you got a fighter? He said, oh yeah, so look, he said, you buy a slot. He said, I buy slots. And then his shit muted. It cut off on its own. Like while he was capping, his shit just started cutting out on its own. Like while we was in a private call, the nigga was capping, his shit just started cutting out. I'm like, exactly. I said, you don't even need to talk. You don't even need to hear what I have to say. You buy slots. You buy slots. What the fuck you think I was doing going to Mexico? I was buying slots. I was boxing under Kilatainment, my own promotional company. It was buying slots for me to fight because I had limited amateur experience. So I had to understand boxing a certain way by taking these certain fights. And I still was taking on a professional journeyman with only 5 fights and limited amateur background. You don't know boxing like you think you do. And if you don't buy slots, you sell tickets, which still buys you a slot. What the fuck do niggas be so in their feelings? Because, and it's always a nigga who never boxed and could never get their foot in the boxing world, bro. It's always them niggas. And then outside of them niggas, it's niggas that's close to you that boxed, that be mad that you did it your way and you look good doing it. And your skill set is clean. Niggas be really mad, bro. Shit is bonkers. It's bonkers, bro. This shit is bonkers. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. This nigga got this. Trying to kill it. It's crazy, dog. And I've been seeing it, but now that I'm just doing what I'm doing, I really see the fact that niggas is mad. And listen, it's not me. They're not mad at me. They're mad that they didn't take the chances and opportunities to boost their own things and do what they wanted to do with their money. Listen, everybody gets the same, what is known as 24 hours. Or that if you on African time, it's 12 and 12. You still get the same amount of hours of sunlight every year and night. It's a cycle. Don't be mad at moi because you didn't take your opportunity. Hey, my cash app. You didn't take your money and put it on what you think you should have been doing. That's why I follow the laws like the Bibles. I had a purpose. I was into my purpose. If you wasn't into that, that is on you, buddy. Your purpose was something else. Don't be mad at me because I took the time to get in the ring, practice boxing every day, be amongst professionals, spar big ass niggas, pause, no pause, get some work. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, niggas be really mad at that, bro. They mad at themselves that they didn't take the opportunities. That's not my problem. I get the same time everybody else get. Like, why niggas be mad about that? Like, real talk, my G. Like, on some real shit, bro. Like, I know and listen, I get what you're saying because it's just like, once you see somebody as a real individual, it's just like, bro, we gotta stop with this. It's time to stop now. It's time to stop. They still want to keep that type of shit going. You can't even. I get it, bro. I get it. They never gonna get these type of things, bro. This is when you are in a different space, and this is why I'll be linking and getting around people because these people that you're talking about, these persons, they're slaves. They really be mad at people who've done things. They get the same amount of time to do with their money what they want. And every time I hear it, it's always about, well, I had a child and I did this and I did this and I did that. I don't care about none of that. When you get to the gates, the God, the supreme being will say, hey, you knew what was on your heart. Why didn't you follow it? I put that there for a reason to see if you was going to follow my will. Now let niggas hear that. Let niggas hear that. Because that's what I'm talking about. I tried it all. I let it go. When niggas keep asking me to do it, I have to take on my position in the boxing world as a teacher, the rightful teacher. Emmanuel Stewart had no professional fights, my bro. He won the nationals and then became a coach from right there. From right there, bro. I had 8 pro fights with a limited amateur background and did well, and people mad that they didn't take those chances. They're not mad at me. So that I just want to make sure that I even state that correctly. It has nothing to do with me. Because in their heart, they know they love it. They call in every day, and they're not putting it all on the line. And they never will. They never will. We talking about how niggas is coming on the boxing voice, Slick Nick, and they mad that they didn't put it on the line, my nigga. It's crazy work. They really mad that they did not box. And see, Nick, now you tuning in, you see that now because you actually got with me in person and was like, no, he really is Neo. He really Neo and Morpheus. I'm all the characters, bro. Except the nigga who was turning. I'm not him. That listen, the Matrix is about this. 3 times. Ma'at. Listen. M-A. 3 times. That's 7. You use that's the imagination. Heteru, the golden calf in the Bible. See, when you can do that and explain it, like people in their mind, they imagine themselves as boxers. They have egos, but then they never took on the actual physical persona as a professional boxer that they seen themselves as. I did. It didn't matter who I was trying to fight. I was trying to get mad fights, and they wasn't trying to get me. It wasn't for me to get out there on that level and do it. Niggas was doing it. And then when I get on here, everybody in their mind think they know my story. And yeah, I know your story. You went to Mexico. No, that's not my story. How you trying to, why is it that niggas is always trying to tell Hamza about Troy? That is fucking crazy, bruh. That's what we on here talking about. Like, listen to what I'm saying. You trying to tell me? About a version of me? And how I did shit? And arguing with me about it? Like my own niggas did that before. It was crazy. I was just like, bro, Aaron, why are you trying to tell me why I switched up the way I boxed? Why are you trying to tell me that, bro? Not to put, like, it's just to show, like, that's crazy. Listen, you can only tell me if you know your own spirit. You cannot get the run of your mouth about me if you don't know your own spirit. Meaning, have you broke down your name? Have you broke down your middle or last name? Have you tried to act upon that? Have you broke down your alchemical state and who you are as a person? Like your birthday and when you born on that day, what alchemical state are you born in? Then have you learned to encompass all alchemical states, whether it be fire, air, water, or earth? Have you hopped in the etherical realm and lived in that realm? These are the things I talk about every day. And I'm talking about them and I'm seeing nobody understands what I'm talking about for real. And when I start bringing laws, it starts bringing in confusion into the spaces, because people don't know it's laws to chaos. It's laws to chaos. You didn't learn them, and niggas be really mad. It don't matter where we at. I will never, ever not talk about the laws of African culture and how you must abide by them. Or if you Semitic, you got you some laws. If you from Yapet, you got your laws. There's laws. You don't have a program. That's what we talking about. Niggas think they got a program. Niggas is thinking they arguing with Hamza. You're confused, my nigga. You never arguing with me. You arguing with this. You arguing with this. You arguing with this. So arguing anything else is on you now. When you go back and watch the footage, you're going to be like, damn, I can't. You never going to be getting mad or saying I'm bullshitting on no playback, because these are the laws of Ham. Y'all think y'all know them. Then listen, Christian laws are of Ham. It's crazy because y'all niggas act like y'all don't know that. It's Abrahamic. Them is them laws. You got to argue what you talking about. If you follow those laws, It's beneficial. That's why I'm speaking on it. You're speaking on what you're speaking on. I'm speaking on the laws of tradition and how it's beneficial when done correctly. We're definitely can't be talking about the same thing because you don't understand the law. That's why it's 7 and 7 in here. Synchronicity. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4, when you add them together, is 5. You go to this. You go to the number 5. Right there. Let's read number 5. Hold on, I'm going to show you how they bust your pack with these laws. Number 5 is the 6th law. Know that God neither punishes nor rewards nor protects, that you will have the comfort of controlling these yourself. So what are you like? Why you got excuses about why you couldn't box? My laws don't give me excuses. They say know that God neither punishes nor rewards nor protects, that you will have the comfort of controlling these yourself. These are the laws of Kemet, Cush, what they talk about in the Bible. So then in turn, you're not arguing with me. You're arguing with you. I didn't make no excuses. I'm not even from California, but I'm the master of the earth through my likeness with God. So what I don't get what you're saying. And that's where I'm at with it. I've been through some things, and that's when I realized that when you understand and comprehend and understand, it's not your program. That's why these guys don't understand me at all. We listen, we could take it to boxing. You don't have your own program with that. Everybody get in boxing, they see that. Boxing ain't what you think. That's why I be telling these people. And they be trying to, man, I got the fighters. I got the receipts. No, you don't have, they got receipts, nigga. Fuck is you talking about you got receipts? You don't have no receipts, nigga. You didn't change. Listen, bro, why do you think you can train somebody better than you can do what you can do for you? That's crazy. I don't give a fuck if niggas leaving out the chat, bro. Y'all can go watch boxing and listen. That's why y'all own this bitch. Instead of being on here, go be a professional by any means necessary. Don't make no excuses. Why do niggas got all these excuses? Why? It just wasn't my time. Well, you made it not your time. What are you talking about? I did what the Bibles in them said. I followed my purpose. What was in my heart. No, it don't make it. Listen, they don't be talking crazy to me. They be talking crazy to themselves. Listen, when you do that and you're not in these books like this, you only dig a hole for you. You know in your mind you don't know. That's why you was scared. You was scared. You let a nigga tell you that, hey, listen, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about doing that. I know how it's a system. That's what niggas don't understand. I knew it was a system and they just don't let niggas in like that. I didn't care. I did what I wanted to do. Niggas didn't do it like me. Like, Felipe picked my fights. See, that's the thing they don't know. Like, people pick my fights, and then at one point, they didn't want to let me fight. They let Devin Haney run 30 fades in Mexico, blood. They stopped me after 3. They was trying to stop me. No, blood, you gonna hurt somebody. Like, niggas don't even know that. Niggas don't know that. Niggas don't know that. Niggas just be running their mouth. Nigga, I'm the reason why the prices start going up in Mexico for them fights. Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, I really was going smoking shit so bad that Felipe was like, man, you can't come back down here, bro. They caught on to you. I said, hey, bro, get somebody. It's on you. It's not on me. I'm not even picking these niggas, bro. I don't know these guys. I'm not from Baja California. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking? I'm not, my channel ain't for thinking, nigga. Y'all niggas gotta get some, or we gotta get or back to order. Y'all niggas is confused on my channel. Y'all niggas confused on my shit. My channel is not about thinking. It's about the sweet science and knowing boxing. If you asking me a question, be ready for, no, you tell me how they fight. By how they fight. What's who they're gonna win against who? That's common sense. You look at both of them fight and you compare how both of they fight in their own styles and how those styles will mesh up. You can tell who gonna win. Or is you fucking cat? This shit is simple. Two to three times a week doing sparring. I see. That's why niggas is on here asking me. But niggas still be running their mouth. This shit is bonkers, bro. It's just like, you just don't understand it's different when you in there. You don't know my story. Niggas literally think they keep trying to tell me about my story. You don't know the shit. You don't know all the details, bro. Like, I was going to Mexico getting fights. I knocked the nigga out my second fight. I didn't come back for a minute. I got another fight, my third fight. After that fight, they was like, bro, no. They was like, bro, we're going to have to get you somebody else, bro. You need to fight somebody better. Like, I'm like, all right, bro. They get somebody better. I stop him. He going to say, hey, bro, you got to work with the guy. I'm like, what? What? I'm like, when is this a thing? Niggas know that. Niggas know that about Hamza when he was boxing for Troy. Niggas was telling me I needed to sandbag because they getting their guys that they can get. And they saying they not letting me come back if I just keep stopping niggas. They let this nigga Devin Haney go down there and run up 30 scraps. No, I never worked with Pete. He was too big. I worked with Boo Boo. Like, that's not the point. You could just go on the internet and see that. Listen, the point is, when I tried to get my Mexican scraps going, niggas was like, no, man, you got to fight somebody else. They don't want you to come back. You're going to hurt somebody. Like, I would literally give my nigga Felipe's number and be like, hey, bro, call Felipe and ask about me. You can do it on the fly. I ain't got to tell him shit. I ain't even talked to Cuz in years. And that's my big bro. You can go, and that's why it's truth in here, synchronicity. Sacrifice, bro. I sacrificed a lot for my purpose. And boxing was needed to grow me spiritually. People don't understand that. They just be literally talking. See that I don't even get on there because the nigga Jaime Munguia is literally from Tijuana. So it's cool when he do it. But see, that's why I'm showing niggas his levels. Because for the simple fact that when I literally was going to Mexico from Oakland, driving, spending my own money, I was on the phone arguing with Felipe, who's now Muslim. I was arguing with Felipe about, my nigga, I'm spending my money. And you telling me I can't just keep doing what I'm doing to build myself up like any fucking body else in these promotional fights. He said, no, you can't. Do anybody know that? Because niggas say, I swear I love to talk about me, but I'm not doing it enough. Like it was crazy because when I was there spending $500 a fight, $500 a fight for a 4-rounder, I started knocking shit down. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about no money then. Hit my Cash App, bro. Because the nigga asked me to go live. Like, man, this excuse shit, I'm through with it, bro. Niggas gonna be like, well, hey, bro, I don't got no excuses. It's gonna be, and then they're gonna be like, well, how did I, bro? I just was consistent and disciplined. It was a point where there were no women involved, there were nobody involved. It was just about boxing. And if it's about boxing, it's about getting better. It's not about nothing personal. You're taking it personal. It's not personal with me. It's just about being better. And that's when I realized that niggas don't truly want to be better. Niggas don't truly want nobody to be better than them. That's when I start realizing that. Because then when I was paying my money, my $500 and my money wasn't as good as Devin's bread. And my dude was finding me fights just like he was finding Devin fights. I was fighting in some of the same places Devin was fighting. Nobody cared. Then once I start knocking shit out, it was, no, Troy, you can't keep coming down here doing this. You got to fight a harder fight. Then they're going to say, man, you got to sandbag. Listen, I can literally show you the fight that happened. It's the fight where I stopped dude to the body and I'm walking back to the corner going like this. Like I got receipts. A nigga was talking about he got another fighter's receipts. I trained a professional fighter. Hey, no, bro. No. I don't want to hear nothing that you didn't do for yourself. That's where I'm at. I don't want to hear about nothing you didn't do for yourself. And this is how I was cooking. Yeah, But people I train, the reason why they're confident is because I'm giving them a real life skill set. When I'm done, you can teach boxing. And people are going to be like, hey, bro, why do you think he looked better? That's when I told him what it takes. If you really want to really get busy, it's going to take the bread. It's going to take the bread. Yeah, like at the end of the day, that's why I don't be on the boxing voice and all them Johns, because niggas got to be capping for real in the public and the private. I don't want to hear no excuses, my nigga. In the public, the private, and then when niggas get to running their mouth and acting like, and then this is why I fucked him up. Like, hey, bro, you listen, bro. As a black man, see, I wasn't even about to hit him with no excuses. I was about to say some niggas use the black as an excuse. I didn't even use that. I still made it happen for me. And I'm black. And most niggas know that's a thing that can be used due to the fact there were systems set up in place to keep people at bay. Come on, bro. I didn't even use that. Because that's not the omniscient thing to do. It's 10 and 10 in here. I said, you know what? I'm gonna bag him. It's because I'm black. I don't want to give nobody excuses. I made it happen. That was one of the dreams I seen myself having. If you got an excuse, you broke your own dreams down. I did it. Every time we get to talking about getting some work in the and professionally, niggas want to talk about everything else. That's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Like, I'll see what I need to do. I'm gonna have to be selfish this Christmas and this New Year and spend some money on myself real quick. And I know what I'm gonna have to do. Hmm. I know what it is. Didn't my man said, bro, no lie, what you got going for CYP in just a weekend is a testament to your ability. It's not my ability, it's the ability of the Supreme. Oh, Discord. You want to hit the Discord. If you want to come in, you got to join the voice message on the Discord. Hold on, let me go to the voice channel and share it. If you want to call in and say something, hold on, let me link the phone in. You got to join the Discord if you want to call in and say something. See how the Kingsmen keep it going. But what I'm not going to do, I'm done with people putting smut on my name. Because there's some non-truths going around here. Hold on. My phone been acting tweaky lately. It's really turning me. Hey, bro, they could talk all they want. They got to get some work. You got to get some work, buddy. It's just taking me a second to maneuver through the display. There you go. And niggas always, well, you not them. Hey, bro, the fact that I was a professional, I know. If you didn't do it, shut up. Stop. The shit is weird now. Niggas is really mad. Yeah, you got to join the Discord if you want to call in and speak. And we can yak. You got to join that voice Discord if you want to call in and talk. They'll be able to hear you. Khaled is in here. What's good, Khaled?
What's good, bro? I bet. Hey, yo. Before I ask my question on some technical shit, who was putting smut on your name? Who was shitting on you? I missed that part. Who was talking shit?
Hold on, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear my man Khalid. But it was a dude. It was the one dude in the corner of the panel. Like when we was on the boxing voice, the little black and white cuz, mulatto cuz, black cuz. But
yeah.
We was talking in the private and wasn't nobody on the channel. And when we got to talk about boxing, he made a statement like, he was like, man, people be getting knocked out and you got to really talk about the fighters and you got to really talk them back into getting back in the ring. So now that I said, hey, bro, when I train somebody, I said, this is the difference between being a professional and you, if you ever fought, because niggas get mad when I bring that up. I was like, this is the problem. I was like, when I train somebody, they're confident whether they lose or win due to the skill set I taught them. And they know it's only a matter of time before nobody will be able to beat them because they can see the improvement in real time when we're practicing. And he was like, and then Two-Tone was like, and he was like, well, no. And then I'm like, well, no, bro, like that is what it is. And then he was like, well, no, I know your story. And this is where the part is where I'm going live and I'm talking about excuses. Niggas think they know my story and they arguing with me about how I moved myself in boxing. That shit is crazy fucking work, my nigga, because you're not Hamza moving as Troy Demand King. I came out my dad's nuts, and from there I came out my mom. Niggas really be arguing with me, bro, about how I moved myself in boxing, thinking they know me. This shit is, listen, dude was like, I know your story. You did this. I said, bro, you don't even know my story. Listen, Devin Haney paid for mad fights. They never told him he couldn't come back. Nigga, when I first started fighting in Mexico, it was $500 for a 4-rounder. I knocked out 3 niggas. Do you know these niggas told me I couldn't come back?
Why they say that though? Why they tell you?
Because they was like, Troy, listen, it was a nigga picking my fights. It wasn't me. His name is Felipe Leon. He's now Muslim. He's my big bro in boxing. He been around all these niggas, bro. He was moving niggas. He had a female champion. He was with her. He dated her. He know all this shit. He used to be moving me. He used to pick my fights. He was like, Troy. I was like, Felipe, I need another fight. It's time to work. He like, bro, He like, listen, we got a problem. I'm like, what's the problem? He like, you can't come back. I'm like, why? He like, they saying you got to fight more people or somebody better. I'm like, well, get him. They saying, he like, no, Troy, no, listen. He said, Troy, they said you're going to hurt somebody. I said, look, Felipe, man, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? I'm paying for this shit. And you then asked about hurting niggas, bro. What are you talking? I said, hey, bro, he said, you're going to have to let me find somebody with more fights. Or listen, bro, I'm not from Baja, California. I'm not from Tijuana. I'm not none of it. I'm on the phone arguing with a nigga who moving me because he telling me I can't pay $500 a fight. And I was like, I'm ready to go to 6-rounders because I'm trying to get a title fight on some Riggin Dial shit. Niggas think they know me, but they don't know what I was really trying to do. I was saying, I don't need all these fights like y'all. I look at boxing different. I'm comfortable. Once I'm in there, it's over. I'm comfortable. I might lose a fight, but I need to get paid. But once I lose that one time and I taste it, when I come back, I'm stopping you. That's why I was telling Felipe, bro, I don't care. Just get somebody else. I end up that was my. It's all on tape, bro. It was a fight. I stop a nigga to the body, and then I walk back to the corner, shrugging my shoulders, and then Felipe. They was literally telling me to go to Mexico and sandbag. He was saying, bro, listen, you can't knock them out in the first round, Troy. Mind you, bro, I know boxing, but I don't know how to. In my mind, I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, so you want me to carry a nigga? All right. But then they screaming, don't lose the round. Listen, you can literally hear it on the tape. They saying, don't lose the round, don't lose the round. So I'm in the high guard swimming, and then I shoot a shot to the body, and I stop him. And I'm like walking back to the corner like, fuck, I wasn't supposed to stop him. They're not going to let me come back. And then Felipe like, hey, bro, don't I worry about it. It's like, you got to do what you got to do. I'm like, Felipe, I'm trying, bro. So then my 5th fight, I fight that one nigga, big ass Mexican nigga at middleweight. They make me on some Sugar Ray Robinson shit. They like, well, no, we gonna get you somebody like Troy. No, this is a decent fighter, bro. Like he's really a real middleweight. I'm like, all right, fuck it. That was my like 4th or 5th fight where you could see me really in that bitch working on the nigga. It went all 4 rounds. I knew it was. So I'm like, this nigga big as fuck. And even though he can't punch, he still has enough power. And you got to be careful. You got to swim and move your head and do different shit. I was like, I'm going to just hit him with some James Kirkland shit. So I'm just telling you, like, these stories because I'm live now, as you can see. But then this nigga is in a thing acting like they really know my body, my nigga. And this shit is really, and I'm saying it for my New York East Coast niggas, because I'm just tired of niggas acting like they know my body. And niggas close to me have been doing this shit. Because little kids who coming up to me telling me, hey, blood, you was on steroids. And I'm like, man, what the fuck is you talking? And they really thinking I was on roids at one point. Like, y'all niggas don't get this shit. This shit go on in where I'm at. Like, in the comforts of my home and where I'm at in my boxing community, niggas have been neglecting observable facts and been hating on how I've been moving. Niggas think I wanted to go to Mexico. Niggas don't know I know Arnold Barbosa because I was the first nigga trying to get some of that pussy. They don't even know that. It was in 2 niggas, Abraham Lopez and Arnold Barbosa. And Brian Goodman cut it off. We know. And this is a fact because Eddie Croft was calling the nigga like, and that's how I only know Brian Goodman's name because he turned me down, a 36-year-old, 35-year-old nigga for Arnold Barbosa. Turning me down. Brian Goodman did. And then one of his managers came in my DM and was like, we never got a fight. I said, hey, bro, I don't have nothing to do with that. I called Eddie Croft and was like, hey, bro, why didn't the fight get He said the matchmaker turned it down off rip, bro. I've been trying to get you to get these fights on Top Rank. They don't care about your age. They asking how you fight. I'm telling them, you're slick, but you're a puncher. Now, this is Eddie Croft, who fought Barrera and Morales. He's like, hey, bro, I'm telling you, he's very slick and he can punch. And he like, we need to get, they kept turning that shit down. So then I'm like, well, what the fuck you think I'm supposed to do? Sit around and be waiting and be like, well, no, I couldn't get on top rank. I couldn't. No, I went back to Mexico, got more work. They got a fight up here on a card up here on with the guy named Michael Bazan. And he had a wife named Michelle Bazan. Bad Filipino, super thick. Listen, this nigga with his wife came to me and was like, I used to be telling my husband, we need to get you on these shows. We need to get you and get you some easy fights. You can do, and I used to be like, wait, what? I'm like, I've been trying to get on these niggas' cards for the longest. He won't sign me. He won't do shit. Oh, I take a picture with his wife. My nigga come to me, hey, bro, did you know? I said, hey. Then his wife hit me with the, hey, can you think you could train me? Oh, I get it now. I really get it. See, when you really doing this shit, bro, and you really don't know, you really got an honest, true spirit, and you moving, niggas really be having ill intent on you, and you just trying to box, my nigga. And then when I get into private with these niggas conversations to bring it back, niggas will not keep it 100 in the private. Niggas got excuses. Well, I had a fan. This nigga's excuse was he had a family and opened a boxing gym. He couldn't be a pro and he opened a boxing gym. That fucking don't make no sense, bro. You got a gym you can train in that you own yourself. You can ask somebody to come to your gym and train you in your shit. To be a pro. No, you was a whole nigga. And I'm not saying that to denounce him as a person. I'm saying it is what it is. I didn't have no excuses, nigga. It was a nigga in my gym at Boxing for Health named Miguel Lopez saying he couldn't train for a boxing gym, and I was teaching all the classes in the gym for him. What the fuck is niggas talking about, bro? What is niggas really talking about? That's why I be having to come on my own shit. That's why I see 1111 in here. 4. If you go to the Kabbalah, 4 is Ma'at. Those are the laws of the spiritual realm, bro. Like, I'm not in here to fucking cap with nobody about no boxing. It's this simple. We in a private, still same conversation. I'm like, Marco, y'all niggas don't understand this professional boxing shit. And then I'm gonna let you cook how long as you want. I'm like, bro, I've been to Virgil's. That shit don't be like that. Niggas will be pulling you off niggas' asses when you beating them. I went through the Floyd gym looking for all work. Niggas was not, that doghouse shit is fake. The nigga Marco said, what you mean is fake? I said, and this is why I be screaming at niggas. I'm giving you an observable fact. A regular nigga who didn't know me went through the gym asking niggas for work in they DMs privately. Let me get some doghouse rounds with you. Where them cameras and shit at? Let's get that shit popping. Niggas was not trying to get it popping. That's why when I was on that bitch with Mickey Bay, he saying, you know, yes, I was in your gym. That shit is fucking cat. I watched it. It was cat. If Jay Leon get on this bitch one day, hey, blood, I've been in the gym. I was asking you for work. That doghouse shit cat. Why y'all ain't never doghouse me? I was asking for it. Y'all wanted the doghouse Aaron. What about me? Y'all never got me the dog love. I wanted to be in that shit. The dog shit. That shit fake. That's why I wasn't in it. I don't get in fake shit. Now cook.
Hey yo, that's a hell of a story, Troy. So I'm thinking that like it was the odd situation when you was sparring, but you had a whole trouble thing, just a whole rip, like motherfuckers holding you back. I'm like motherfuckers hazed or having to carry or yeah, bro. That's a hell of a story right there. Yeah, man. Shit. I mean, that's why, and then I can see how even on the boxing voice, that's why I would go the fuck off on a motherfucker if a motherfucker try to tell me some shit. Like, bro, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. So, man, the other day, I want to ask you about some boxing shit now, bro. I'm trying to learn some shit. I'm gonna just pose some questions and you teach. why I'm so in like one breath, we say we don't want to count sparring, we don't want to look at sparring, we don't want to base it on sparring. So I don't want to look at the Boots and T.O. sparring because I don't know when that sparring was. I don't know the context behind that sparring. I don't want to base nothing off sparring. I just want to look at what niggas do in the ring, where they at today. As of today, with T.O. moving up and all of that, he would have maybe only had one fight with Eddie Reynoso. Why do you think that T.O. can stop Boots? Is it strictly because of Eddie Reynoso, or you think that T.O.'s skill overall is just better, even though he ain't been punching at 140? That's my question. That's my first question.
Okay. Your question is, why do I think T.O. Fimo, I'm just rephrasing it, can stop Boots Ennis?
Yeah. Yes.
And then, but you had a two-pose question because you asked about the sparring and why I said that, because I've seen the sparring. And I also be saying that sometimes you don't know in sparring until niggas is just sparring to get some good work. Then you know, like, but I'll say this. When I spar, everybody will tell you out here, every time I sparred, I will always say I'm working on something because I didn't throw a lot of punches in sparring. So I'm just giving you some sparring because you asked the sparring shit first, and then I'm going to just teach you. And I'm going to say why I do it that way. I did it that way. I did it that way because I understood that everybody worked on punching. It was not a time that you was ever working on defense, and sparring was the perfect opportunity. So I spent a lot of the 2/3 of my time not getting hit and protecting myself at all times, learning how to tie niggas up and do different shit. I can show it when I show you some of my sparring footage and you'll understand it. And then I seen Floyd doing the same thing. So at one level, sparring matters because it can be like some free time. And if you let a nigga just get loose, you will see who really gonna get smoked. But then when a nigga is training for a look, then it makes a difference. You see what I'm saying? It makes a difference when a nigga training for a look. It makes a complete different thing. So next, the reason why I'm saying Boots first is because when you just break down regular boxing, Khalid, you got a little feedback. Oh no, it's somebody else who came in. It's man. He in the John. He joined the call. Hold on. We gonna mute your John, blood. Yeah. Don't just come in running your mouth. Make sure you mute it because I don't want it to be like the boxing voice where niggas just be really acting like they know some shit they don't know. My shit not for that. I'll just dead this shit. But I'm saying what I'm saying to say, when you boxing and sparring, like you're giving a look so that the person can be better for the opponent. Secondly, the reason why I'm saying, because I explained on the back end on different types of sparring. Next, why I'm saying this is because it's multi-layered with Boots. First, Boots has had older brothers who's boxed who look better than him. He's not even the best brother. Derek Pooh Ennis is the best. I've seen him. He has actually been in there sparring Canelo. You could just look it up. Second,
I saw that. He looked good in there. I saw that.
Yes,
he looked good in there.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Okay, but why didn't he bubble? Because
I don't know.
The way whatever it's being taught, it's not translating to elite level boxing. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not coaching them. I'm watching them fight. So then we get to Boots. He the youngest, the most potential, whatever. He's supposed to be the best. I start watching him. Anytime I see you doing what Ben Whitaker is doing, you're not that good. They never did that in the golden era. And when you did do it, you did it against all-time greats. Listen, let me give you an example. Pernell Whitaker, Azuma Nelson. Styled on him, nigga. Azuma, when it was in there, and went damn near 12 with Ricardo Lopez, if I'm not mistaken. Then you take it on the other end, Sugar Ray Leonard first saying he gonna go to toe-to-toe with Roberto Duran, and that's because Sugar Ray Leonard first one of his favorite fighters is Joe Frazier, like mine, and he start fighting like Joe Frazier first. Then he start watching Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali. So he first start coming forward, bulldozing niggas, knocking them out. That's why he thought he could go toe-to-toe with Roberto. Then he boxed him the second one on some Floyd Mayweather shit, and he was independent, one of the first niggas. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. When I look at an independent guy, see how everything correlates. And this is why I be having to come on my own shit and cook, because niggas they want to cut it off and get the cap in because that's their favorite nigga. I don't give a fuck. It's truth is truth. It's nothing personal. The man is an independent artist in the boxing realm. They're teaching what they think is their own style, and it's not conducive to be an all-time great. You don't shake your ass with noodles and do all that shit. Listen, and that's what this shit is for, because then in the chat, I could just start putting videos of this shit up in here. And what I be seeing, and niggas could start saying like, oh shit, like I see now. Like that, I'm not just making up shit. I'm looking about and watching how guys fight and saying, well, damn. And then I watch Emmanuel Stewart. So niggas say I can't be an all-time great trainer with 8 professional fights, and Emmanuel Stewart was only a national champion. After that, he never boxed. He start training niggas from then. So that's what I'm saying. I'm only going off what I see. And when I watch how he train, the shit he be doing is not real boxing. That's not boxing. You're not doing what Floyd and them doing. I watched him in person do it. I asked Floyd Sr. questions in person. I got videos on my YouTube. If you go to when I first start putting videos on here, it's me in the thing with Floyd, asking him questions, interviewing niggas. Y'all wasn't watching that shit. Y'all don't give a fuck about that shit. I know I'm telling the truth because it's 11:11 in here again. And the guy, listen, when my shit work, it ain't on no mistakes. Synchronicity and numbers are not mistakes. It's mathematics. I follow law. Like, niggas, bro, them niggas be trying to do their own boxing, bro. And that's what this is about, excuses. And why you got excuses is because you think you got your own fucking program. You don't have your own program in boxing. The Cubans don't have their own program. The Russians don't have their own program. When you get on everybody's program, then you'll understand boxing. And then that means you must go to the golden era with the 4 kings. When you watch how they fight, they had all levels of boxing, bro. That's why it's the golden era. That's the law. The first golden era comes from the 4th dynasty of Egypt. That's why they call it the fucking 4 kings. Did anybody know that? No, you didn't. The second golden age was the 12th dynasty of Egypt. Why they always talk about King Arthur and 12 and Jesus and 12 and 12 cranial nerves and bro, like that's why I just don't be wanting to play with niggas. It's way deeper than rap. Niggas just don't know. And then they be running their mouth about boxing and shit. When Boots Daddy had as many pro fights I had and lost his first professional against a nigga 6 and 7. I never lost against a nigga like that. That's an observable fact. So when I say no, that's not how you do it. That's why he getting his shit split. The moment he get in there with a nigga who can punch, it's gonna be curtains. That's why he's never been in there with a boxer puncher. Now we'll just transfer over to, and listen, he still can be great if he get a coach who know boxing, who know more than what his daddy think he know. Because we've all seen you in the corner and we heard what you articulate, and you not articulating no intricate advice to get a stoppage. For example, hey bro, if the nigga's a natural mover, that means he doesn't have power, because niggas who have power come to you to execute their power. He's not coming to you. So you started out the first couple rounds jabbing and boxing backwards. Won't you run him into a right hand? I need you to stay out of that left hand because you keep getting hit with hooks. Okay, now I just said that from just watching the fight, knowing boxing. What was that told at any time? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't. What? Okay, now if nothing that I'm saying. Now let me go back to an old school nigga. What he would say, hey man, everything you gonna do gonna work off the jab, baby. I need you to kick that jab, baby. I need you to get that jab going. Work the jab, work that 3 off that front hand. Stay right-handed. I need that lead hook and uppy, and then feint him, jab him to the body. Stay there. And listen, do he punch hard? Okay, well listen, you're gonna take some residual damage. I need you to stay in position in the right hand. Let him move around and do all that shit he doing. He gonna have to come to you because you the taller man to get some work. Soon as he come, run him into the right hand. It's gonna take a couple rounds for you to get the timing on that. That's what we're setting up with the jab off the body and put the right hand completely away for fucking 3 to 4 rounds. I need you to be magical with the front hand. Was that told?
Nah, I wasn't. Hell no. None of that shit was there. That was just get him out of there. It was a lot of get him out of there. Come on, man.
No, okay. Now, how do you get somebody out of there? Technically. You set up a trap or something. He not doing that. So now we off that. We done broke him down, and that's all the shit that we seen that actually happened. All the narrative shit and all the niggas who love boots, that's great. Now let's go on to Teofimo, and where we're seeing the opposite, and where niggas in general, where pride is coming into a factor. And J. Cole song number 7 on the off season let you know that pride is of Shaitan. Is that, am I lying? That's not. You can look it up and look up the off season. That's number 7. Pride is the devil, Shaitan. Because you're in your emotions. I don't have to be prideful. So now we go to Teofimo. He was in there with a man who lost 11 fights. Am I right?
Yeah.
Listen.
Wait, Claggett?
Yeah.
Claggett?
Yeah.
Claggett lost 11 fights? I thought he lost like 7.
7, 11. He lost mad fights.
He lost a lot of scrap. Yeah, he lost mad fights.
He lost mad fights. He still has a winning record. Still can. Yeah. Listen, if he take the old school approach, not to segue, he could still be 111. You know what I'm saying? But he lost fights. Was he a puncher? Yeah. Was Claggett a puncher?
So do you determine the puncher based on the ratio or like?
Yeah, because that determines if you knocking shit out.
Yeah, that part I don't know. I'll have to look at his box rec.
So look, because niggas say, listen, this is, now you see how we having a simple conversation, but niggas say I cut niggas off. But when you hit the Discord right here, you could come in and then we'll have a decent conversation one at a time. You got to come in one at a time. But I was cooking, but we getting with Khaled. He asking a question. So now Claggett is not a puncher because you can have a high TKO ratio, means you wearing niggas down. I'm talking about you hit them, they go Deontay Wilder shit. You knock his shit out. That's punching. Teofimo has that. But when his daddy, who never boxed, why was his eyes puffy? And he's elite. Because
he's working on that defense.
Okay. How was he going to work on it when his daddy wasn't even never a defender?
Right.
Okay. So now he understood that. He's a Leo. He understood that. Leos know this shit. They know, and that's the part where it's just the truth. Leos really fucking know. They're not going to disrespect you. They're just going to be like, and this is why he starts saying, Dad, I'm not doing that. That's what his daddy said. because he don't want to disrespect his dad. And then he was like, "Oh, so you don't want to do this?" No, listen, bro. He knew he needed a real coach. So when you so instead of being in his pride, like David Benavidez's dad, when they tried to say, well, he with Calvin and them, hey, bro, I got him far. Like, what he did was say, I'm gonna hire Eddie Reynoso, somebody who's built Canelo from scratch. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Okay.
Yes, he took him. He had him from the beginning. Yes.
Okay. Now, is Canelo is one of the greatest, he's the greatest super middleweight of all time, along with Andre Ward. Me and my man did a show on this, along with Andre Ward, Roy Jones Jr., James Toney, Joe Calzaghe. Those are the guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Due to resumes and things like that. So this is the reason I'm saying why Oscar Valdez is not looking good, because it's a difference between training in the gym and actually being with the trainer 100% of the time. Because Sugar Ray Leonard was trying by some different guys, but then Angelo Dundee worked the corner. He managed the corner with the other guys. That's what they called a manager back then. He managed the corner. Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't with Angelo Dundee, a whole camp. He was with completely different Negroes, bro. Like, this is where we got to really get the real boxing. Like, so then you take Teofimo, throw him in there. We already, how many, I'm just going off observable reality. How many times have we seen Oscar Valdez actually getting some work with Eddie Reynoso? Anybody want to answer? Very few. Soon as you see T.O. winning, he winning. He learning it. He needs to know what's going on in there. So if he can Reynoso, and listen, me and my man's low nose boxing in the private, I always said T.O. should be with Eddie Reynoso for the fact that they both speak Spanish. His body type, he has a Canelo body frame, short, stocky neck, explosive. He's actually more athletic and faster than Canelo. On the feet, he could really get in the, he really could do this. Hey, if y'all want to really get in here and cook, y'all got to hit the Discord. The Discord is in the chat right there. Y'all got to get up in that Discord, and then y'all can come in and ask questions and speak your opinion real quick. But yeah, so when I seen him get with Eddie Reynoso and start working on fundamentals, now listen, he's working on catching a shot and delivering a shot in close range. So then once I see that, that means Eddie Reynoso knows what he has, what type of fighter he has, what type of fighter he's dealing with, and how he's going to bring out the attributes. It's no different from Customato having Floyd Patterson, who's short and stocky, and then seeing Mike Tyson, who's a Floyd Patterson 2.0. Same thing. You got the same thing here. Niggas can't, and this is where they don't know, nigga, and it's not no slight. I talk real boxing, and I make it enjoyable because I'm giving you bars for niggas to go look at. Go look this shit up. So then when you see Eddie Reynoso taking him back down to the fundamentals, no, catch it like this, roll under and do this. It's repetition. Now listen, he's going to be there. Yeah. He's going to be there during the sparring, listening to everything. You're going to, and listen, now you take that. All of what I'm saying. Teofimo is not shy to training. We all know he loves to train. We've seen him train. He crazy on the jump rope. Listen, I'm excited for the man. It's Leo. Listen, everybody get their own time. It's our time in the atmosphere. If you got a masculine sign, it's yours, especially as a man. I'm not see it's about the spirit world. Everything of that shows in the physical world. We're in the age of Aquarius now. We're in the golden age. We just came out of the iron age. It goes back to the golden age. So when I see a man like, see this, when I'm into the spirit, when I'm in the spirit world, this is actually seeing. I'm like saying, no, don't play with Ryan. He's a Leo. He can make you think he's crazy, but it's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. You're in your emotions. You're a Scorpio. I deal with these people. And then I see how it play out. I say, so y'all don't understand. Somebody thought they was on the level contractually, and in the line, that man Ben had $1.5 million. He's on a completely, he does this. I kept saying he not crazy. He don't have to do this with Tank. Tank is guys the it factor. With some niggas, you ain't got to do all of that. The fight gonna sell itself. He got out there cooked. Then we moved to the thing. Teofimo, a Leo doesn't want to look crazy in the public. He hear what everybody's saying. He wants to hear you. Hold on. It's just the niggas keep saying I cut them off. I'm telling you how Tio thinking as a Leo. My man Low is a Leo. So yeah. I know. So I'm like Tio like, no, wait, what, niggas? Oh no, okay. It was Tio's idea for real to really get a coach because his dad wasn't gonna sit down if Tio would have just kept. It's the fact that Tio start saying no, bro. I'm just not gonna do that, bro. I wasn't looking good my last fight. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that. I need a real fucking coach. He has a real coach. Now, for the fact that they've sparred before, that means he knows how Boots' power is. Period. It don't matter how old he get. It don't matter how young he get. Punching is punching. He was old enough right there to be punching in the Boots was a what? Was he not an Olympian? That's elite men's division. So his power is his power.
Okay. That makes sense. So age and all that shit, that ain't really a factor.
No, them niggas is the same age for real.
Okay.
How old is Tio?
Okay. Tio between 24 and 26. He's still one of the young boys.
And how old is Boots?
Boots between 28 and 30.
Yes, it's always sweet to a young nigga on your ass now. I said that when Earl was calling out everybody. And then niggas was calling out Earl like Colazzos and the Americans. They literally was saying they'll get some work with him on Twitter. And he wasn't responding. And that was weird because I'm like, that's an easy lick. And it would add more champions on your resume. But they wasn't taking the fights because there was something missing. I seen that. I talked about it. Niggas didn't want to talk about it. The whole LDBC, 7A Sports, all these niggas, H Monies, they was talking about the nigga was doing that when it came down to the end of the day, real boxing, the nigga got out there and got fucking sliced up and never came back. When it was just about learning boxing and being a defender. That's all it was about. And that's when pride was, you was in your pride. You wanted to spar me. You lucky I didn't spar you. Now niggas have seen my footage. You're a welterweight. Now, if you're at welterweight and we're sparring and I'm at welterweight, I'm going to chop you up. I chop up welterweights in sparring. They're not big enough. No matter who you think you is. Listen, to get to the size of a welterweight, I had to be vegan. Niggas don't know that. That's why I'm saying niggas think they know my body. That's why I was big like that. I hit the gym regardless, nigga. Boxing, weights, I'm hitting the gym. I'm eating protein, I'm taking shakes. That's what that shit look like. Niggas don't know that. That's what that shit look like, bro. When you really doing it. That's why you're not supposed to be lifting. That's why you're not supposed to be doing that shit. Can you imagine me not having to cut weight as a vegan and then fighting at welterweight, bro?
Yeah, because you saving, you ain't got to cut, you ain't got to do the cut down, so you got all the energy you need, you know what I'm saying? That's what be killing niggas. Niggas be having to suck down.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Earl got to cut weight. I don't have to cut weight. I'm 10 years older than Earl. He don't have knockout power. He has attrition. He don't move his head. I move my head. Listen, I can imitate Regan Diao in the ring. Berto seen it and said it out his mouth in the gym. Damn, he really doing the Regan Diao. Virgil came up on the ring. Hey, come here. Hey, do this. Do this. Jab like this and do this. I said, man, these niggas be really hating, but I'm going to show them. I started doing what Virgil did, which was step back off the jab, and when he get close, land the left hand. The nigga was getting off more shots than he was. I ain't say shit. I came back. Virgil could see I was looking kind of frustrated. He was like, hey, listen, I know you think you didn't do good, but you did because you listened. He was like, keep doing it. Listen, you fast, right? I was like, yeah. He was like, use the jab. When he get close, land the right hand, step back. So I did it again. I'm using the jab. I land the right hand. I mean the left hand because I'm left-handed. I'm sparring the right hand. I'm just doing it simple. I'm not letting him touch me. I'm going to the high guard sometimes. But since Virgil never boxed, he not articulating what he really need me to do. And it's going to make perfect sense, bro. He not articulating it. It was simple articulation what he could have said. I'll explain it when I'm done. And when you really know boxing, all boxers would have been like, oh, okay, yeah. So he like, yeah, just step back off the jab. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, how am I supposed to defend? Because my jab arm is going to get tired. And then the right, so he's going to catch on to that. He's not saying check, hook, or use no other shot. He telling me primarily the jab and do this. So the third round come. He catch on to what I'm doing. It's another professional. Eddie Croft is coaching him. He start moving backwards. So then I start coming forward. Jab, jab, left hand. He go against the ropes. I put together the 1-2-5-2. Then I step back to see if he gonna come back to me. He don't come. I come to him again. Virgil screaming, no, don't do that. I didn't tell you to fucking do that. Don't do that shit. Go back to the jab in the left hand. I'm like, wait, what? So then now we arguing kind of in sparring. I'm like, all right. So I go backwards, bang. I bait him to come backwards again. He start arguing with Eddie like, hey, man, the nigga running. I can't get off. So then I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm doing what the nigga Virgil said. I'm talking to everybody while we sparring. So then, because niggas is cat, I'm like, I'm not running, bro. I'm just jabbing and you coming. I'm like, so then I go to the high guard. I catch a couple of his punches. And out of the high guard, as soon as he touched my hands, I answer with the jab out of the high guard. Fop, 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 fop. Virgil was like, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, what, nigga? Like, literally in sparring, I step back while I'm sparring, while me and the nigga sparring. I'm like, nigga, say that then. You didn't say that. He like, what you mean? I did say that. I said, no, you did not say that. He said, he over there trying to like, kind of like mocking me, complaining like, what are you talking about? I did say that. I'm telling you that. No, nigga, if you telling a nigga in a ring, it's not what I want to say. It's terminology. And that's when I realized niggas who don't know boxing don't know fucking boxing. I don't care who you coaching. I don't care if you coach Dre. Go back and watch his footage. You ain't telling Dre shit because he don't know boxing and he don't know the terminology. It's simple. I would have said, hey, listen, box off the back foot, go to the high guard like Winky Wright. As soon as he touch your glove, catch and counter with just the jab primarily.
Yeah, that's clear. That sounds like boxing. I was trying to, when you was saying step back, I'm like, damn, what the fuck does that look like? What is he?
Exactly. No, because he can't explain what it looks like. He never did it. Yeah, these lives is about to be crazy because now niggas is talking and asking. Now you're gonna hear it, and then it's gonna go viral because niggas gonna be clipping this shit up. Hey, listen, bro. If you don't know boxing, it's because you didn't do it. And that's what I was arguing about with him right then and there. Why didn't you say that? I would have did what you wanted off rip and really stopping with just that. And I would have been like, he didn't even know how to explain to use the Andre Ward jab stiff arm after you throw a 1-2 to measure the man. He couldn't even say, hey, listen, have you ever seen when Tommy Hearns or Larry Holmes use the jab, then freeze him with the jab and then come with that hand? That's what I'm looking for. When you jabbing backwards in the high, because he don't know fucking defense. He don't know defense. So how is he going to tell me, hey, listen, slip your shots, don't break position, catch the punches, because he really can't hit you. Catch his punches. And then when he come in and you're not ready, use the front arm to freeze him and then stick him to the jab to the guts. He didn't do that. Somebody coming in and out of the jaw. Like, what is you doing? It's the same. You're going to listen, and then you can ask a question, but my man asking and I'm answering. So, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, niggas be saying they know boxing. When we talking boxing, you're not, like, listen to what Reynoso is saying in the corner. And when it's translated, he's saying, he's actually demonstrating, hey, no, listen, you got to remember, move your head like this. Keep your head off the line. Come with the uppercut. He's telling him what to throw at times. And then at times he said, hey, blood, against Miguel Cotto, don't get big-headed. Nigga, get serious. This nigga is not no joke in there. He can land a shot and hurt you, bro. This is serious. Miguel Cotto is a well-known, renowned boxer. Respect this nigga and be serious.
Yeah.
That's what he's telling the nigga. Great. He's an all-time great. Nigga, respect him. You're playing. That's not gentlemanlike.
Right.
Like, that's why when Floyd fought Leo Santa Cruz, why you think Floyd, when Tank fought him, why you think Floyd got involved? Hey, bro, no, this is one of them ones. You cannot fuck this up, bro. This nigga fuck around and beat you if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, bro. He's a 3-time champion. It don't matter the weight class. This is an opportunity. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. If you knock him out, it will be in history. You must be serious. Who was catching his mitts for that shit? Floyd. I seen Floyd holding his mitts. He was complaining. Gervonta was complaining about his jab arm. Like, damn. And Floyd was like, yeah, nigga. What's all this shit niggas be talking about? They be training. I literally watched this shit. Floyd talking that shit. Yeah, I'm really showing you. We're not throwing a whole bunch of flurries. And then every time Floyd, listen, you can watch any video when Floyd was in there with Gervonta saying, hey, listen, bro, I want the best for you. You not punching and throwing all them punches and say it don't work like. And niggas say Floyd is hating. Bro, that is the era niggas was in. Boog was saying Floyd was hating when he was articulating how he should be doing mitts. That's crazy, bro. You never did what this nigga did. I don't care what Calvin did. Out of all them niggas, if that's the case, listen, George Benton worked everybody's corner, nigga. Eddie Futch, Bill Miller, them niggas made niggas, bruh. Where Chuck Simpson at? Right there, that lets you know. That lets you know, bro. That lets you know. That lets you know, bro. It's a nigga. Hey, listen, easy. He in my chat right here right now. I'm on the Discord. Niggas can hear you now. So it's about to be over. You about to be cooked. You about to be famous on here. So look, yeah, bro, like niggas don't be training properly. And that's the answer to the question. Like niggas don't be training properly. They don't know boxing. They think they really know it, and they think boxing is a certain way. It's not what you think.
Is Shakur and Tank Davis really a 50-50 fight? Based upon what you see from Shakur and what you see from Tank. I never thought that.
And he not, because Shakur, if Shakur is so good defensively, he should be able to use his defense to stop them guys. Listen, I'm going to say it like this. Did he use his defense not to get touched by Dos Santos, who knocked out Rayo?
Nah, he was a part of the jump out crew.
No. I'm gonna say it again. Did he use his defense, not to get touched by Dos Santos?
Did he use his defense not to get touched by Dos Santos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Well, then why can't he use it to stop somebody? It works on both ends of the spectrum. If you can use it because you hurt your hand and you can use it to neutralize a man completely, then why can't you use it to neutralize a man so that your punching power can neutralize him and stop him? Whether the referee say, no, it's too much. No, I noticed it when he said, hey, I fought this African and he was really punching, so I didn't want to be in there. That's when I noticed it back then. I told my nigga back then, and he was like, damn, I didn't realize that. This was mad fights ago. Bro. He said it out of his mouth. I'm not making this shit up. He said, yeah, man, he was kind of punching. I felt something, so I didn't want to be in there. I said, damn, where was the defense? Where was it then? Because Floyd is clearly not the hardest puncher as Canelo. But when his daddy told him what to do, did he do it?
He did do it.
Did he do it? Did he stay in the pocket?
He did.
All right. What was the difference in that situation?
He was counting him. He was rolling, slipping shit, catching. Well, I don't remember catching. I have to rewatch the fight. But he was definitely slipping, upping him, rolling shit, coming with the right hand, just making a miss counting. He made a miss count and clinch him up. So Canelo boom, clinch him up, roll out, pivot out.
Hey, so counted that shit. So what was the difference in the situation? Why it was articulated different with Floyd and everybody else?
Why was it articulated? Well, I guess because dad. I mean, his
there we go. Dad, common sense.
Yeah, dad box.
Common sense. Common sense, bro. You heard Mickey back. It's common sense, bro.
Yeah.
It's common sense, bro. Yeah. Common sense. Who box training Shakur?
Hey, yo, There you go. His grandfather trained him with some shit.
And he box.
He with Ray Ford trainer too. I think he be fucking with Ray Ford trainer too.
All right, now who be catching his hands? The nigga who used to catch Montana hands, who be doing all that pretty stupid shit. That's not. And listen, the nigga from Cleveland. I don't care. I'm not biased with this work, bro. I'd have been on the live with the nigga got off. You know why? Because we used to be on there doing the same type of mid work, but my shit was real. My shit was raw. My shit was authentic. That was it. Niggas, that's the difference, bro. It's not got nothing to do with me. Shit gonna be looking different when niggas who you can't take a person from the Olympics who has the skill set of Shakur and then his skill set is not growing. He knows more than the guys with this training him. Like, that's just it. He knows more. Shout out to the Italian stallion in the John. Like, but yeah, those are the words, bro. That's it. Because it's niggas don't understand the facts that you had to box before. You can't just do what you want. Like, it don't work like that. It's a program. And only a boxer who's done it knows the program. Mickey Bay said it's even better to have a nigga who won in 50 to train you than somebody with no fights. And the niggas still just don't want to adhere to that because they kids box and all of that. I don't care, bro. And that's why you're not getting what you getting. And Mickey Bay said it. Back then, you had boxers actually training boxers, not daddies. And when I say it, niggas be mad. Your daddy, listen, bro. Why don't your daddy teach you to be a mechanic? He not doing that because he never was a mechanic. That's it. It's just common sense. Once you start seeing that, listen, I knew what it was with Boots. Because now you're not stopping guys. You're not a puncher. You can't lie with boxing. But welterweights for power do not throw 60 punches around. That's just not a thing. Tommy Hearns ain't throwing that many punches. He's throwing that many jabs, but he's not throwing any hooking off the jab. Once that right hand go, you're hurt. You're hurt. Boots not doing that. He throwing right hands and shit off the rip, looking for niggas can't find him. Cause the way you train. And now Shakur doing that same fast shit. You're not Floyd. When you get with Floyd, he don't even have niggas on that when he be holding the mitts. So that tells you something, doesn't it? Do Floyd do that? Well, listen, it's mad work on the internet of Floyd holding mitts, really showing niggas the sharpness. With Devin and all them niggas. So when niggas be like, well, I don't think Floyd, even when Mickey Bay was saying, but have anybody ever said, hey, Floyd, can I just come and be around you and box and you just explain to me how things work? He Floyd. Why will Floyd have to be on Devin's time? Why won't Devin get on Floyd's time and go with Floyd? Floyd can have a gym anywhere he at and bring anybody in there. Boxing is what he loves. He still, listen, bro, I'm saying what I'm saying because my nigga Daquan be with Floyd. Daquan Mays, he's from Dayton, Ohio. He be sparring him regularly. For exhibitions, without he just be sparring him. Floyd would just come get him. Hey, Daquan, what you doing? I'm in Hawaii. Come with me. Come get him, take him wherever, my nigga. Be on in China with him, with Johnny Dang. It's fact, just the picture showing up. I've been knowing Daquan since I started boxing and going to Vegas, bro. He's from Dayton. He's a very intelligent man when it comes to boxing. But when it's come to talking about Floyd, bro, he literally could teach you boxing by just going and boxing with him. Instead of saying you beat his ass, which is crazy, cat. Because I seen Floyd actually listen, they put one of Floyd's niggas in there, this big ass African nigga named Bassi Samir or Samir Bassi. No, Bassi Samir. He Ghanaian or some shit. He fight at 68. Big, huge nigga. Floyd used to chop him up on a regular. Listen, they put somebody else in there with him. He could not take them punches. Floyd's daddy was like, hey, blood, get him out of here with Bassi. Like, yeah, just because Floyd doing that shit, no, bro. You can't do that. Like, put Devin in there with that nigga Bassi. You would know, no. You drunk, hurt. You're not taking none of them shots. Floyd can really punch and do all that shit. These niggas is not hanging around Floyd. They're not in there. Floyd, they're not even sparring. Floyd not even going to spar you hard because Al Heyman literally had a rule stating that you're not allowed to get work with Floyd because he ruined Daquan Arnett, Seichu Powell. That's real boxing. Niggas don't know that. And they steady be running their mouth. This shit.
When you say he ruined them.
He ruined them sparring Floyd every day. Thinking that shit sweet. Getting punished in that bitch. Getting your ass beat brutally. Like when niggas gonna realize an ass whooping brutally, getting punched up in your head is not sweet. Like how? Like that's the part where I'm at. Like when niggas not understanding. You're not getting it. You're talking about everything, but what's really going on in here? Niggas are really getting a shit punch, bro. Like, it's not sweet. It's not nowhere near sweet, bro. And niggas be thinking it's sweet. I just be like, oh, all right, bro. Niggas want to think this boxing shit is butter, but I've been around a nigga Floyd in the gym sparring. So if you don't know what you're doing, your nose will be bloody. And somebody else will tell you, hey, listen, come out of here. It's not what you think. You think just because he's not hitting you that hard. No, he's hitting you clean every time. And this is just sparring. Come out of here, bro. Listen, if you don't believe me, watch the sparring with him and Omar Henry. Come on, Omar. Because Floyd gonna do it. He gonna play this game with you. Yes, you are good. Rest in peace to my nigga Omar Henry, who I got work with when I first started boxing out here. Listen, the nigga that come in and come out here. Floyd gonna keep. You don't have as much experience as Floyd. He gonna take you into deep waters. If you watch the end of the sparring, the nigga Boza Edwards be like, nah, bro, you gonna hurt my guy. That nigga starts slowing down. Floyd start picking him apart, hitting him with clean shit. Like, it's punishment, niggas. Like, come to objective reality in this bitch. I'm gonna cook for y'all niggas. I gotta eat some rye bread. Because I'm on my alkaline shit. Well, I got the rye bread for you niggas. 15 in the trap. And y'all still haven't hit my fucking cash app. My daddy box. I'm carrying on the lineage. Nigga, y'all niggas can really be in your own feelings with you. My daddy was an amateur in Akron at the Helen and Rice gym. Fought in the amateurs, had 2 knockouts in one night and won the tournament. I didn't even know that. My mama was trying, go be a doctor, my nigga. You got a brain. You crazy smart. Y'all think y'all the only niggas that know I got a brain like this? My mama was dumb mad I turned pro. My grandma was a professional bowler. She in the Hall of Fame. The fuck you think I was about to do? I'm a man. That's what I'm saying. I was spiritually inspired by my grandmother. That was her job. The fuck do niggas be talking about? And then I learned my dad box, and they stopped me from trying to do it. And my dad was in the Hall of Fame in football at his high school. And I was an unreal running back. Why do you think I'm built like this? Nigga, listen, in Virgil's gym, it was a nigga who tore his Achilles. He was an NFL lineman. This nigga was huge, pause. He seen me, and when I was buff blood, I'm technical boxing blood, but at one time in Virgil's gym, my name was Buff Blood. They wouldn't even call me. They would just be like Buff Blood. Then NFL nigga seen me and was like, hey, bro, you diesel as fuck. And listen, I used to wear all spandex when I worked out. Spandex cut off top, 2 spandex shorts. They come down to the knees. Nigga, cup on, we working. Nigga, I got that shit from my nigga AB. I said, oh, no, I'm going to get on the spandex because that's some real pro shit I see. I'm going to take this shit serious. I got them Spanx on. Nigga put that spandex shirt on. Nigga, we got to work. Some niggas had their shirts off. Sometimes I was in that bitch. I got a sparring video when I'm just in the Spanx with the shirt off. Smoking shit. Sparring all different types of niggas, giving different looks, doing moves and shit. Bro, I don't have time to argue with niggas about shit they never did. That's why Ness be cutting me on. He be trolling. I be getting it. That's why he be like, Troy, shut the fuck up. I'm really not a troll. Niggas think I troll. I don't. I know when Ness is trolling. It's anytime me and Ness get to arguing, he's trolling. That's why we're arguing, because I don't troll. And then we got into private and was having a private conversation, and the nigga got to talking cap about why he couldn't box and do all. Hey, bro, I don't care. Now he's gonna be talking about, I didn't do this. And then once we got to talking about that, and that's the thing, excuses. I don't want to hear them. I know because listen, you're as good as the company you keep. Now listen, When everybody will tell you back in Akron, when I started watching Floyd, I was hooked. I did it so much I was in the gym with him. Y'all niggas ain't about that. Niggas ain't about, not y'all niggas, but some of these niggas on these platforms, they gonna have all the excuses and be in their emotions. They never gonna really get in there. That's why when niggas, I show some sparring, that's not hard sparring. You're not preparing for anything. Listen, when I used to be done sparring in Virgil's, when I got done sparring Andre Ward, when I got done sparring Andre Berto for 2 rounds, niggas was clapping. Listen, when I got done working with Andre Berto, niggas were clapping. A lot of times I got done sparring, niggas would be watching and clapping and shit.
Yo, Troy, Hamza, how do you manage the sparring so that when you can try to keep a minimum on like the head trauma or just the head trauma that come with so much sparring, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really not the fights, it's the sparring. How you regulate that, or it just is no regulation, it just come with it and it is what it is.
Sparring 2 to 3 times a week, never more than 3. Remember, bro, I'm not prejudiced with no religion. The Trinity is what it is, but that's why people say they don't do triangle theories. But the base of a pyramid is a square. That's why niggas say I'm standing on my square. On the chart, when you go to number 4, it's the law. So to be spiritually strong in boxing, spar 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Take your days off. You still got to run a little bit. You still got to do other little things. If you're just boxing every day, say you boxing 6 days a week, you only need to spar twice. Nigga, you learning boxing. You doing body mechanics. You shadow boxing. You on the bag. Every sparring session. This is the thing. Look up Emmanuel Stewart. Dog, he got sparring sessions where him and Tommy Hearns is at light heavyweight. They're not sparring hard. They're just jab working. At that point, you know boxing. What do you need to still spar hard for? That's how I know guys don't know what they're doing. A lot is learned through tutelage and breaking a fighter's body mechanics down. I watched the video. See, I used to watch boxers. Now I watch boxers train. That's how I started learning. I watch Rainy Day Boxing. I'm watching niggas train, and I'm saying, damn. If I know what I say, I know. And in my spirituality, we do not seek for distinctions. Meaning we don't keep seeking for what's different. We already could see the differences in objective reality. Now we have to see how this all makes one, the whole. So when I start watching boxing as a whole, and all on Rainy Day Boxing, watching all the champions, because every champion on Rainy Day Boxing got a segment in them training in their prime. They all shadow boxed, jump roped, did floor exercises, bag work, and sparred. Speed bag, anything in a boxing gym they did. They ran. That's it. They sparred. They slap boxed. I seen some old school teacher, an old white dude was slap boxing with a younger white dude, and he was like, pat, 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 pat. And he was like, yeah, when I'm just come right here with the right hand, man, like that. And then I'm like, oh shit. They didn't, and people don't know, like, mid work just got here for real. That's why Emmanuel Stewart is one of the goats, because niggas wasn't really doing that like that. Like, niggas wasn't using mid work. And they was like, they'd be going by, if you watch old school boxing tape, they'd be like, hey, when was what is it that about a fighter hitting your hands like that? Well, no, and then you can see the coach and they so well, no, it just gets the fighter warmed up and ready. But no, it gets a situation. And Showtime, Manuel Stewart acting like he jabbing Tommy Hearns to the body. Tommy Hearns come over top with the right hand. Then it's showing him do it actually in a fight. That's how I know it works. Why? Because the fourth law, the fourth dynasty, Tommy Hearns was the first four-time world champion in boxing history. That is called cooking. That's why niggas just be talking on these channels. And I be like, damn, it's hard to stay in these spaces. I need to be on my own space. And that's why I see now the Discord is needed. You got to follow the Discord link, my nigga. You got to follow the link. Come in the Discord link if you want to yap your gums.
Hey, yo, Troy, before I skate up out of here, hey, yo, I sent you a DM of that Russian white boy fighting Daniel Jacobs.
Oh, yeah, I already know. Yeah. See, he wasn't using the stereotypical Russian style. You talking about Dmitry Perov?
Hell yeah, he was nuts.
Yeah, no, listen, what did he have? Because them JT and J Mac niggas said would just be running their mouth. What did he have that made him different from the Russian fighters that you seen today?
And he had hair movement. He was behind the shoulder.
That was it. The fact that he understood that, and his favorite fighters were James Toney and Sugar Ray Leonard. He fought behind the shoulder and had head movement and stopped Danny Jacobs. Because Danny Jacobs probably thought, oh, this the Russian style. I'm going to do it like this. Hey, hit my Cash App. Y'all, hey, listen, from now on, y'all got to start hitting the Cash App if y'all want me to start reading all these comments. I got Discord going. I got things going. I need to hit the Cash App, and then you could just put your comment in the chat and then Cash App me. I'll read it because it's a lot going on now. We're moving up. We're elevating on the chat. It wasn't always going to just be, we got a Discord now. You can either come on the Discord, stay on the live. You can call in. We got a Discord text. You know what I mean? So I'm about to share the Discord, join in the chat. There you go. Y'all can follow that and get up in here. And if you want to, and that's the thing, you got to have kind of two devices. Or you got to be like, well, I'm going to just go out, call, get in the Discord, call because you're hearing the both things, and then call in so that way I could say something and then I can move on. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why, bro. You Dmitry Perov, like as soon as you sent it to me, I didn't even have to watch it because I remember when he got put to bed. And wait, who was Danny Jacobs' trainer?
At the time, I don't know. I don't know who it was.
It was probably Andre Rozier.
Yeah, I see. I know that he was training him for like the Canelo fight, but I didn't know he was with him all the way back then.
Hey, have we ever seen Andre Rozier in the ring?
I've never seen Andre Rozier in the ring.
Easy said Rozier never boxed. Easy, now you making sense. Rozier never boxed. So then listen, I've been seeing this shit. I seen it with Zab Judah, daddy. Why you think Zab Judah couldn't get over that hump? He became undisputed one time, but he couldn't get over the real hump because his dad never boxed. He would do shit like abandon his jab. He didn't have real head movement. I've been seeing this shit. Y'all just haven't been hearing me talk about it. Those are facts. Just watch how he fight. He do good at first. He stopping shit, all the speed shit. And then once I really start coaching boxing, niggas listen, before I start boxing, niggas start coming to me, asking me to coach them. And I was like, well, damn, bro, I don't know. Let me watch and see what knock niggas out. I watched the UFC. I said, if niggas didn't have gloves on, let me see what punch and knock niggas out. It was the hook. Floyd was right. The UFC niggas don't
bring.
Your
Cash App Troy a Demond King Trust?
Yes, that is it. And it's me hanging out the window talking about garlic butter. So yeah, bro. And then we shout you out on here, the Cash App, you know, and all of that. We cooking today. It's Thursday, and this is how we gonna start doing them on the Discord and on the John. I just didn't know if niggas could really hear me, but I got the Discord. Hold on. We back. We got the $10 Cash App from my man. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But yeah, bro. These guys really need to get a professional coach. You just can't do what you want in there. Like Zab Judah's athleticism, he was like Tio. Zab Judah's brothers box. Where they at? That's my point. That is what I'm talking about. Over and over and over and over. Like, these things have to be looked at when we're looking at who's training who and getting Negroes to the next level. But when it comes to me helping out somebody, nope, I wasn't there. I never did it. I don't know this. I don't know that. Niggas get to capping in real life. Like, that shit crazy. Anybody in the Discord got a question? Anybody want to come in the Discord, ask a question? The link is right there in the John.
Hey, real quick, what I think about from all that you say is just how every day, hands-on, and just drop the ball, man. I feel like you could have been the face of boxing with him by now.
Who you talk about?
That opportunity.
You had cut up a little bit.
Devin Haney. Talking about Devin Haney, how he had Floyd Sr. If you would have, just...
He dropped the ball. Hey, listen. Cook, go ahead. I'm a mute. Cook.
Sorry I had to call in, but I was just Devin Haney. How he had Floyd Sr., man. I think that he could have been the face of boxing by now and just let that slip away. So that was just the only comment I wanted to make. I just had someone calling me, so.
Oh, yeah, no, you good. Hold on. I was about to give you a 3-minute clock, like how my man Ness be doing. Like, I know what's going on. I was about to give you the 3-minute clock. It runs no matter what. So, like, now, if you wanted 3 minutes to cook, you could have cooked. Like, and that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you said that. Like, he had Floyd Sr. and he had, but Floyd Sr., they be saying, like, he be showing up at the gym anytime he want. He hard to work with. Roger and them, like, they already got the bread. Like, to get them to move, you gotta have bread. You best. Shout out for the $1 by Pay. Chili with the triple heart. Yeah, like, if you want to call in, shout out to the Discord. The first call is free ski. You see what I'm saying? But you can hop in the Discord, call in. You can watch in and on live. You hop in. If you want to listen on the Discord, you can listen in. You know what I mean? But you can't be yapping. You can ask questions, but since the feedback will come through the live. You know what I mean? So yeah, like, you just gotta realize, blood boxing is not what you think. It's already rules and shit in place. It's already had a golden era. It's gonna go back to the golden era because Sheik is putting it together. Italian Stallion, what you want to say?
Yo, it's good, my man. How's it feeling?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on, let me start your clock. Your 3 minutes.
Bro, I didn't even need 3 minutes to be honest. I just wanted to get your opinion on something.
Oh, okay, go ahead. We got 3 minutes.
I want to know what you think about all these fighters using the dominant hand up front.
Oh, you really trying to you a Italian
because-
stallion. Wait, hey, first shout out where you from, bro.
Bro, I'm from Italy,
Where are you at now?
but I live in Italy, but I'm born and raised in Australia.
Okay, so you listening all the way from Australia?
I live in Italy now, so the time difference is only like 5-6 hours. But I always listen to the boxing voice, and bro, I agree with everything you say, but you know, I like that you genuinely have that pedigree. You know what the fuck you're talking about, so I respect that. So I know that when I disagree with you, I humble myself and I think, bro, what the fuck do I know? You know, I'm trying to learn from this guy. So you definitely got a lot of you got good insights, and I like the fact that you put your emotions aside, because I agree with you about Tio. Because I've been watching Tio spar. Bro, he's got to work with everyone. Booth, Tank, Shakur, Devin, bro. He's been with them like, bro, he's been putting that work in. So you know, I agree with you, bro.
Okay, it's a minute left. You can ask multiple questions. The first question, what did
I
you?
want to know, yeah, like I know obviously some of the greats, De La Hoya had the dominant hand up front, Mike Tyson. But now all these right-handed southpaws, like we've got Shakur, Ray Ford, Zapata is another right-handed southpaw. I don't know, because I feel like with Shakur, his rear hand's lacking power, bro. That's the thing. Tank's actually left-handed. That's the difference between him and all these other southpaws. So I want to know what your breakdown on the difference between the left-handed southpaw and the right-handed southpaw, and how that actually comes into play, particularly with the Shakur and Tank matchup, obviously. But with Zapata hopefully coming off, they're both two right-handed southpaws. So that jab, you know, it's really going to be a battle of that jab. But yeah, I just want to get your breakdown on what you think about that style.
Hey,
Using
listen.
the lead hand, the strong hand up front.
Hey, listen, bro. I just want to give you a big, you know, a welcome, bro. Coming over here.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
No, real talk, bro. That's why I always ask where people from. You know, you always ask, bro. I love Italy. I love Italy, bro. I've always loved. I went to a private school, a private Catholic school, and there was a lot of Italians went there. And they spoke Italian. Italian is very similar to not like it's very similar to Spanish. Like the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that.
Yeah, the language is they're very similar. Like obviously.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. So like, no, like I'm really into.
Yeah, and like, bro, Italy itself doesn't have too many well-known legends in boxing, but I'll have to, like, you know, obviously there's American Italians, Rocky, Marciano, you know, like they have a bit of history. Obviously, you know, those East Coast Italian Americans.
Yeah, listen, not to even veer off subject to be crazy. I'm a cook on your subject that you asking. But listen, this is one of the experience I had with one of my Italian brothers named Anthony Malatempi. He was telling, because they had a nationality day, because I went to a Catholic school. They had a nationality day, so everybody telling the nation, which is Italy, they come from. We got people from Greece. I even seen a guy from Nigeria. I didn't, as a black man in America, misplaced, lost at sea, as they would say. I didn't know who I was. Ancestry.com was really not popping like this back then. This is, you know, in the 80s for real, like, because I'm in elementary. I'm still in elementary. Well, actually, I'm in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. So an Italian guy told me, he was like, listen, bro, I'm Italian, but I'm Sicilian. He was like, because he used to always see me and be like, pump his fist and be like, negro. And I didn't understand it. Because in my term, I was like, man, he calling me a nigga. But he was never doing it in a derogatory manner. He will always say negro, and he would like flex his fist and be like, negro, Troy. And I'd be like, I didn't, and he used to always fuck with me. He's like, listen, bro, I get what you go through sometimes. I'm a different type of Italian. I'm Sicilian. We're darker. We get treated different. The Moors or the blacks, who are the originally people of this land, they came about and they used to do things a certain way, and they usurp some of the women. It's no different when you come upon the land and you helping out, and it was during the plague, as they say. It was during the Dark Ages. They call it the Dark Ages because the gentleman went in and rebuilt the society. That's what we do. I don't know this not to be capping. And I really want to thank my man for coming in here, the Italian Stallion, because I really love Italian food. Is one of my favorite foods besides my own culture's food. And I really think I make a great pasta, a traditional, not like how they make it over here. Like they don't know, it's just about the sauce and the noodle. That's how great it got. The sauce got to be crazy. It ain't even, people don't get it. But hey, listen, some of these guys are my friends. So, but basically what you're saying is talk about how the left hand, and I talk about this, and I used to talk about this with my own homie. So just to show how close it's home to me, I used to talk about this with my own homie, and I used to say, hey, listen, don't ever have the strong hand in the front, because once somebody take away your jab, they gonna take away your hook. If you fighting behind the shoulder, the hook to the body is easy to block. If you got decent defense, now you're a one-handed fighter. Your right hand is not gonna knock nobody out. That's the not. It's not the reason why boxing is the sweet science is because you generate power from the root chakra, which is the earth, and in the objective realm, you you generate power from the earth. So in the spiritual realm, you generate power from the earth, which is the root chakra. That is literally the see, and this is why my channel always be different, Italian Stallion, because it's not me making up shit. Like that's why people be just trying to disagree with me. No, I follow spiritual law and I know how to talk about it in the public in boxing. And this is what I'm saying. When you're born, the first thing that forms in the woman, when the man puts the seed in the woman, the first thing that forms is the anus, which is the root chakra. That lets you know right then and there. That's why they're telling you. Lam is Lam. Lam in Hindu is the root chakra. I'm not prejudiced. Them people could be prejudiced with themselves over there. Once you know the root of something, you know the problem, bro. And and what you're saying is people fighting with their hand. That's the problem. Why they don't get the knockouts. And the reason why that's happening is because fighters don't know how to train southpaws. Bag, nigga. That is a bag. Bag. That's just a bag, my nigga. That's why I'm the GOAT with this shit. Because when niggas ask questions, I go to the root of the problem. Niggas do not know southpaw. What do you do against a southpaw? What do? You gotta have box to know that.
Yeah, because I know you were a southpaw and you.
Yeah, I'm a natural. See, that's the thing, though, Italian. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm a natural.
No, cool.
I'm a natural southpaw, but I play basketball right-handed. But I throw a football with my left hand, and I write with my left hand, like LeBron James.
That you want to do something crazy? I write with my left hand. With sports with my feet, I'm left-handed. But with basketball, boxing, everything, I'm right-handed. It's weird, bro. My right hand is more powerful, but with writing, I'm left-handed. it's weird.
Hey, here's a man
'Cause I
coming
think-
in. Hold on, Italian. My
Cool.
man, his name is Isua. He's coming in saying I should study about inside fighting. Hold on, let me, because I'm really gonna cook. He said, oh no, he said
Do you think,
who?
Hamza?
He said,
I'm gonna head up out here. I'm gonna keep this in.
oh, all right, no, most definitely. I'm gonna still cook on this lead right hand thing. That was a great topic.
For sure. I appreciate keep putting in the work, bro, because this channel's growing and you've got a unique insight to boxing that a lot of people I think they're just too consumed with the bullshit. But I understand what you're saying, all the spiritual things, it goes back to the roots. So
yeah,
I'm gonna let you cook.
No, facts, bro. I really appreciate that, Italian. I appreciate you, brother. But yeah, so he said, who would you recommend to study for inside fighting and lead hand work? Jake LaMotta. Jake LaMotta, bro. Good question. My bad. Jake LaMotta, bro. Because listen, and what my man's is saying about the lead hand, and you gotta that's not that you put the lead hand, the strong hand in the back. You learn how to work the jab, bro. That's why that's like that. You gotta learn how to work the jab, bro. And y'all definitely gotta hit my Cash App, man. I need a better chair. I need a gaming chair. That's what I need. I need a gaming chair. That's what I need. Hey, hold on. I was just thinking of something. Damn, he ain't got no mouthpiece, though. Damn. He ain't got no mouthpiece. Hold on, I'm gonna have to call Aaron. I'm gonna have to hit up Aaron. Hold on, my other phone on. I'm gonna have to charge my other phone. I'm gonna charge my other phone. Hey, yeah, dog, y'all gotta oh shit. Oh, my bad. I still got the Discord going, but I unplugged my John real quick. Excuse, I made a mistake and hit the John trying to plug something up. It'll come back on. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? But yeah, as far as getting in with the lead hand, like it works. It works, but it's not gonna work for long because your backhand boxing is a science. It's made up for a reason. You don't just fight with your hand like that because you want to. Like it doesn't work like that. Like that's why people be one hand fighters and they be having problems with certain things because they strong hand is in the front. That doesn't make you that doesn't work right because that you don't have nothing to set you up. You don't have nothing to set. Where's the setup? Your strong hand in the front. It don't work like that. You can't set up the power hand because you don't have a power hand. It's in the front. That's why that don't make no sense. And now we back. Can y'all hear? Of course. Just give it time. We back. My bad. I hit the jaw. We back now. Can y'all hear good on the YouTube? Can y'all hear? But yeah, like you gotta understand that. Like that front hand gotta be in the back, and you strengthen up the lead hand by workouts. That's why you twist. You jab. Oh, that's why you use the jab most of the time. You wouldn't have to worry about not having no knockouts if you knew how to set up the backhand with the front hand. And listen, when you watch fights, it takes 6 to 7 rounds to set up shots the backhand when you watch old school guys. That's why you don't see those old school guys like they all had. Why did all of those guys look like they have power? Why? Why was that? Why? Explain that. Why do all those guys look like they have power? Why? Why did they all look like they had smoke? Why was everybody knocking people out? Sugar Ray Leonard went up to light heavy and knocked out somebody. Why though? Why? It's because they knew the craft. They was taught by other boxers, man. It's really that simple. They wasn't putting their front hand in their power hand in the front. They learned how to work their jab and set up the hook to set up shot. Remember, this is the part that makes sense. A shot that hurts you is a shot you don't see. So it don't matter if your power hand is in the front. They still have to not see the shot. If the power hand is in the front, they see all your shots. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. What are you blinding people with? Your power hand? To land your power hand? No, bro. That's boxing that doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I might see if Paul can get some. I'm gonna see. Damn. I'm gonna text Aaron. Yeah, my bad. I'm texting Aaron real quick. To see if he could work with what you gonna call it, son. Cuz needs some work. Yeah, so like that's why I would never just suggest anybody put that lead hand in the front because that's not gonna do anything. All your shots, all your power shots gonna get picked off. You're not gonna have nothing to set your hand nothing up with. Boxing is not made for you to be setting up shots with the backhand. You don't have nothing to set nothing up with. So yeah, like that's just what it is. Y'all feel me? Like that's what it is. It makes a whole lot of difference. I'm gonna have to get my whatchamacallit, because why does this I'm gonna have to set this Discord up on my other phone. That's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm charging this baby now. I got another phone. I'm gonna have to set Discord up on this John. And then go in. But for right now, we just gonna charge this phone and keep it going. But yeah, man, That's why that's not a good thing. Like putting that lead hand in the front. And the root of that is because people don't know how to train southpaws. Like I was saying before, they don't know how to train southpaws. They don't. They that's the thing. No, I'll fight right-handed. I know how to train right-handers. Like I know how to train right-handers and southpaws because there's rules to engagement. There's rules. There's rules, dog.